Yes.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to officially call this work session meeting of the Mayor and Council to order. I would ask everyone to please rise for a moment of silent prayer and a reflection as we think about the Peroni family. Mike Peroni has passed away last week. His family has been longtime residents of New Milford, and New Milford would not be what it is without the influence of their family. Please salute the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. And tomorrow, the borough flag in front of Borough Hall will be flown at half-mast in honor of Mike Peroni. Please note the fire exits are behind you into the main hallway, and to my right and your left into the courtroom. The New Jersey Open Public Meetings Law was enacted to ensure the right of the public to advance notice of and attend any meetings of public bodies at which any business affecting their interest is discussed or acted upon. In accordance with this act, the Mayor and Council of the Borough of New Milford have caused notice of this meeting to be published by having the date, time, and place thereof posted in the Borough Hall, and notices have been sent to the Record and the Ridgeway News. The mission of this governing body is to provide essential services through the establishment and implementation of public policy that will safeguard the infrastructure, provide fair, honest, courteous, and professional services, establish a sense of trust and accomplishment between all residents, and through research and prudent planning seek to minimize risk while improving our services. We are sensitive to the needs and satisfaction of our taxpayers, while realizing that this governing body cannot be all things to all people within the revenue constraints imposed by state mandates, economic conditions, and prevailing attitudes about taxation. At this time, I would ask the clerk to please call the roll.
Councilwoman Samuelson. Councilwoman Starkey Hurley.
Present.
Council President Duffy.
Here.
Councilman Grotzky.
Here.
Councilman Seymour.
Here.
Councilwoman Grant.
Here.
Mayor Petrino.
Here. Okay, the first item on the agenda tonight is a few appointments. May I get a motion to appoint Janet Memen to the New Milford Municipal Alliance?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. May I get a motion to appoint David Fu to Planning Board Class 4, Alternate 1?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I get a motion to appoint Mary McNicholas, Lori Barton, and Marianne Maharaj to the Board of Health?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. I want to thank all of our volunteers for re-upping and the new ones, and Mr. David Fu is in the audience tonight, so we want to thank you for volunteering.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, under unfinished business, may I get approval of the minutes from the May 22nd, 2023 public and closed session meetings?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? We have a few ordinances up for adoption tonight. The first one being 2023:22. And when the clerk has the opportunity, I would ask her to please read the ordinance.
Capital Ordinance.
Excuse me. Sorry.
To appropriate the sum of $189,202 for the improvement of Bright Hill Road from River Road to Pacific Street in, by, and for the Borough of New Milford in the County of Bergen, State of New Jersey, and providing that such sum so appropriated shall be raised from a federal grant.
Okay, the purpose of this ordinance is to appropriate funds from a federal grant to make improvements to Rycott Road, which shall include road resurfacing and reconstruction, curb, sidewalk, and drainage improvements where necessary, and all the working materials as much as necessary. May I get a motion to open to the public for a public hearing on this ordinance?
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ladies and gentlemen of the public, if anyone has any questions or comments about Ordinance 2023:22, now would be your opportunity. Seeing that there is no member of the public that wishes to comment, I would ask for a motion to close to the public.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I get a motion to adopt this ordinance on its final reading?
Motion to adopt. Second.
May I get a roll call, please?
Councilwoman Starkey Hurley.
Yes.
Council President Duffy.
Yes.
Councilman Grotzky.
Yes.
Councilman Seymour.
Yes.
Councilwoman Grant.
Yes.
The next one on for tonight is ordinance 2023:23. And when the clerk has the opportunity, I would ask you to please read the ordinance.
Capital ordinance to appropriate the sum of $75,000 for the undertaking of the Prospect Park Improvement Project in, by, and for the Borough of New Milford in the County of Bergen, State of New Jersey, and providing that such sum so appropriated shall be raised from a state grant.
Okay, the purpose of this ordinance is to appropriate funds from the local recreation improvement grant from the New Jersey Department of Community Affairs for improvements at Prospect Park consisting of new playground equipment. Can I get a motion to open to the public on this ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ladies and gentlemen of the public, if anyone has any questions regarding ordinance 2023:23, now would be your opportunity.
Yeah. Pass these down there for us.
Seeing that there's no member of the public who wishes to make a comment, I would ask for a motion to close the public.
So moved. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? May I get a motion to adopt this ordinance on its final reading?
So, motion.
Second.
May I get a roll call, please?
Councilwoman Saraki Hurley.
Yes.
Council President Duffy.
Yes.
Councilman Grotzky.
Yes.
Councilman Seymour.
Yes.
Councilwoman Grant.
Yes.
Okay, one more. Ordinance 2023:24, and the clerk has the opportunity. I would ask you to please read the ordinance.
An ordinance to repeal and replace Chapter 26A of the Revised General Ordinances of the Borough of New Milford entitled Shade Trees.
Okay, the purpose of this ordinance is to modify the shade tree ordinance, which is intended to promote the general welfare of the people of New Milford by preserving and protecting trees within the borough, and regulating the destruction and the removal of mature healthy trees, which might negatively impact the overall character of New Milford and otherwise impair the health, safety, and general welfare of borough residents. May I get a motion to open to the public for a public hearing on this ordinance?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ladies and gentlemen of the public, if anyone has any questions or comments about ordinance 2023:24, now is your opportunity.
Motion to close to the public. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
May I get a motion to adopt this ordinance on its final reading?
Motion.
Second.
May I get a roll call, please?
Councilwoman Saraki Hurley.
Yes.
Council President Duffy.
Yes.
Councilman Grotzky.
Yes.
Councilman Seymour.
Yes.
Councilwoman Grant.
Yes. And just a note, thanks to Councilman Brodsky and the Shade Tree Commission for all their hard work putting this together. So, thank you.
Thank you, Council President.
Okay. Move on to new business. Item number 1 is staffing, DPW, and police. Councilman Brodsky, take it away.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. DPW, as of last year, the end of last year, had 2 people retire from the staff, okay, at high salaries. They're now currently down 2 people, and they're requesting that we replace 1 person. What we're doing is we're going to keep 1 off because of financial responsibilities, and they're looking for our go-ahead to go ahead and hire 1 person. So based upon that, I'm recommending we go ahead and hire 1 person to give them the authority to do so.
Question, just, Ira, does the admins down there, do they have a list they work off of, or do they just put it out?
They are going to advertise. I don't know it quite, Chris could probably speak to how they're going to advertise.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, we normally
Just like
advertise,
Yeah.
on, in the record,
Okay.
and sometimes also on an Indeed,
And on the website as well?
on the website, yes.
Great.
And the second part is we're losing a police officer going to another jurisdiction. They will also be down 2, so the request is that we give them authority to hire 1 person. Again, they will also be short 1 person due to our financial constraints and trying to save money. So I'd like to go ahead and authorize them to go look. Now, they did have a list in the past. My understanding is that list has been used, and they're going to have to start a whole new list searching for people. So my recommendation is we go ahead and grant them the authority to go ahead and start looking.
When is this individual leaving?
My understanding is the end of the month.
In June?
Yeah.
When would be the soonest that new officer could be hired?
Don't
It
know.
all depends.
I mean,
Yeah.
with the whole going out and having to, it would probably take a little bit of time.
I'm sorry, Councilman, you say this month they were leaving, or?
End of this month.
End of this month, thank you.
So everyone is in agreement to let each department hire one?
Yes.
Give them the authority to go through the process, to bring it to us to hire one.
Yes.
Anything else on that? That's it. Item number 2 is schedule updates. As we're in June, we have a lot of things going on. Okay, so Wednesday, June 14th, the event, it's 2023 Cooperstown Nights Fundraiser, sponsored by Milford Little League. The time is from 8 to 11 p.m. at River and Henley. If you want more information, you go to the Milford Little League website. Friday, June 16th is the New Milford Little League Adult Night Tricky Tray, sponsored by the New Milford Little League. The time will be from 7 to 11 p.m. at the New Milford Elks Lodge. You can also find information about that on the New Milford Little League website. Saturday, June 17th is the 25th Annual Bergen County Home Ownership Fair. It is sponsored by the County of Bergen. The time is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It will take place at the Glen Point Marriott. It is a free event for county residents. You can get all the information needed to buy a home. There'll be mortgage companies, banks, lenders, realtors, and that kind of crowd there to get information from. And you can get information on that from the New Milford Borough website. Saturday, June 17th is the bicycle safety class and registration, sponsored by the New Milford Police Department. The time is from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. It will be in the Borough Hall parking lot. From 9 to 10, you can learn how to ride your bicycle, and from 10:15 to 11:45 will be a safe bike skills class. If you need more information, go to the New Milford Borough website, and this is a pre-registration event, so you can register right on the Borough website or the Police Department website. Saturday, June 24th is the Adult Pictionary Fundraiser, sponsored by the New Milford Elks. It will be at 7:30 p.m. at the New Milford Elks Lodge. For more information, you can go to the Elks website. Skipped one. There we go. Tuesday, June 20th is the Master Plan Reexamination Kickoff Meeting, sponsored by the New Milford Planning Board, which you're going to be a part of. The time is at 7:30 p.m. It will take place at the Borough Hall, upstairs or in this room.
Courtroom.
Chambers.
It'll be in the courtroom. Here, residents can come help plan the future of New Milford. For more information, go to the New Milford Borough website. Is there any events from any of your departments or organizations that I failed to mention?
I just want to say with the master plan, this is done every 10 years, and we're starting now so that we will have something document finished by next March. And we encourage residents to come and express their vision of New Milford in the next 10 years down the line.
Excellent. And I encourage everyone to go to the New Milford Recreation's website. I know right now registration is for fall soccer is happening, and I believe this week is the deadline for summer recreation. So you don't want to miss out on that if you want to be a part of it. Okay, we can move on to item number 3, which is the administrator's report.
Thank you, Mayor. Short report tonight. The DOT Boulevard and graphic traffic signal rebid. The specifications have been revised to divide the project into a base bid and alternate. If you recall, we did go out to bid, and the only bid we received was over the amount of money that we have dedicated for the project. The notice to bidders was advertised last week, and bids will be received on June 22nd. The advertisement for bids for Cedar Road from River Road to the Boulevard is scheduled for June 22nd, with bids being received on July 13th. The Borough Hall will be closed on Monday, June 19th, in observance of Juneteenth. We had some discussion about when to observe. The state of New Jersey has decided it's Friday, the federal government's decided it's Monday, and Bergen County's going with Monday, so we decided to follow suit. And the next meeting for the mayor and council is 2 weeks from tonight, Monday, June 26th.
Any questions for the administrator? Has everyone had a chance to look at the resolutions? Are there any that need to be pulled or taken for a separate vote? Okay. Before we open to the public, I just want to mention a few things. If people have noticed the Yodocs and the cones on Madison Ave behind the high school, it's because we are making that a no parking zone. New Jersey Transit has not been good neighbors, and they've not been respecting our community. They've been idling their buses. They have been littering. After constant communication, it has not ended, so we are making that no parking. The County of Bergen is actually coming in. They're going to be building an 8-foot berm with wood chips to help alleviate the problem. And down the road, we may eventually have success with our sidewalk project that we're still working on, so there may eventually be sidewalks there. But for the time being, there will be no parking for buses or anyone else there.
8-inch berm?
8-inch berm.
Yeah.
Which, did I say 8 foot?
Yes,
You did.
That'd be ridiculous. Just a general reminder to any residents who sends me correspondence, please give me contact information. I got a letter from a resident on McKinley Ave with no contact information, and there's a number of questions that I could answer, but I don't know who to respond to. So just in the future, just contact information would be great. And a couple of weeks ago, Councilwoman Grant and myself met with Terry McCall, our library director, and I'm going to let our liaison tell us about it.
Thank you very much, Mayor. The library is governed by NJSA 40:54-9, and that creates the Board of Trustees, which may consist of 7 to 9 members. If it's a 7-member board, then 5 members are members of the public, and 1 is the superintendent of schools or her representative, and the mayor or her representative. I've served as the mayor's representative for more than 10 years now. It is, according to Terry McCall, the library director, the board has always been 7 members. Your predecessor, Mayor, increased it to 9 as an experiment, however, in her second term. That has not worked out as well as it was hoped, and the Library Board of Trustees and the director request that the Library Board of Trustees be reduced again back to 7 members. It was a very effective board with 7 members, and we'd like it returned to that.
So, does anyone have any questions about that, or?
I recall it being 7, and as Councilwoman said, it was very effective, and people stayed and worked.
Is it currently 9 members? In other words, will we be losing 2 people?
There are currently 7 members on the board, and it's working better with that number than it was with 9, for the few years that it was 9.
So, I mean, based on the recommendation of our director, I'm inclined to do it. How would you do it? Is that a resolution or?
I think it's ordinance, because it's ordinance.
The ordinance, we amended the ordinance, I think, it's easy for that.
Correct.
So we have to just basically amend the ordinance for that, or vacate, amendment is probably easier.
Right. And it would take effect January 1st, 2024.
Thank you. The board meets this week. I will report to them. Thank you very much.
What did you say would be? It would be rescinding the...
We would either rescind or vacate the prior amendment from 3 years, 4 years, 5 years.
5?
Yeah, I was going to say.
More like 6, I think. Yeah. Something like that.
Now, the seats that are open, and this is not, it's more logistics than legal, but they are currently, each member has a term as they're going on. The seats that are open, are they coming up in January?
1 is.
But we're having just give you a resignation, right?
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, actually, we will be down a member probably, but by the January 1st. But
3.
if it's a 9-member board, yes. If it's a 7-member board.
It is as of right now, so.
Yes, we'll be down 3.
Yeah, it was looked at so no one was getting thrown off or
No.
we're not eliminating anyone. Right?
My only concern, you couldn't do that just by the ordinance and then it would have to be some calls because they're sitting in good faith. But if that works out that way, it's fine.
No current member is being affected.
Why would it not be effective till January?
Well, you don't need to appoint anybody.
Because the
It's a first.
resignation is going to be at the end of the year.
There won't be any openings before
I don't want to
January
mention
1st.
names, but you know.
Yes,
Right.
but you said with that resignation, we would be down. So,
As of January 1st, but not before then.
but it's 7 right now, so we could change it to 7 now.
It's 8. And when we lose the resignation, it's 7.
Okay,
Yes, that's my understanding.
okay.
Now you've got me confused.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's,
Well, my thought is there's no actual appointment to make.
Right.
Until January.
correct.
Well, there's a vacancy on the 9-member board.
I was just going to ask you that. Actually, I think it's,
You can determine whether you can do it.
Right.
I think it is 7 now. Unless I'm missing something.
We know it doesn't affect any current members. so
It doesn't
we
affect
can-
any current members.
I'll look at it, and if,
Right.
No.
okay.
So it's any time in the next couple months we can.
Yes.
Okay, that's all I have. So, this time I'm going to ask for a motion to open to the public for public comment.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Ladies and gentlemen of the public, if anyone would like to make any comments or questions about the Borough of Milford, we just ask that you give us your name, and we'll give you 5 minutes.
My name is Kofi Nantechi. I'm a resident of Milford. Give me my address.
No,
Okay.
it's not necessary.
So I live on River Road.
Just come a little closer so we can.
Okay. I live on River Road, and I live close to the gas station, the Delta gas station. My issue is that the mechanic, who is, I think it's 1150 River Road. That's where the gas station is, and I'm on 1134 River Road. So I live in the corner of River Road and Huguenot. The mechanic there has been parking cars on Huguenot Road for the past about 5 years now. When he first started, he had a trailer, and this was before COVID, when there was no street parking. This trailer was there for about a year and a half, every day, 24 hours,
In the street.
on the street, attached to a car, a Ford Expedition. After that, he's had numerous cars parked on Huguenot and in his intersection. Right now, for the past year, he's averaging about 4 to 6 cars daily parked there with invitation. He just moves it like checkerboard, basically. And I've spoken to him many times about moving the cars when he's done with work, or just even for the weekend. He leaves them there. Over the weekend, he doesn't live in the town, and he just goes about his business. Now, when you try asking him, he just walks away. He doesn't even pay no mind. Yes. Like, even right now, when I was coming here, there was literally 5 cars parked all the way to the hydrants. Yes. He's like, you can't even turn from River Road into Huguenot.
Yeah, so I know this has come up. I'm aware of it. I've actually over the last week or so, I've been coming by every day. And you're right, it's 4 to 6 cars every day. And those cars are staying overnight as well, correct?
Yes, every day.
This issue, we're actually going to be having a meeting with the police department to talk about this issue and to see what kind of resolution we can come up with. So I just want to let you know that we are working on this.
Okay.
But I want to thank you for coming and bringing it to all of our attention.
Okay.
Thank you.
Sure. Get some clarification. Sir, if I can just ask you a couple of questions.
Yes, sir.
On the average, I mean, you live there, you
Yeah.
see it. How long are the cars there?
Every day.
You know, I mean, if you see a blue car there, does it stay there
So he
3
has
days, 2 days, a day?
he has about 7 to 8 cars, which belongs in the lot or on the street. So he's basically moving some into the lot and bringing. It's like rotational, basically.
Right.
That's what yeah.
As he's fixing them there.
He's not fixing them because those same cars, those 8 cars that I'm talking about, he's had them for literally the past 4 years.
Same ones.
Same cars.
That's terrible.
Yes.
Sorry for your suffering.
Okay.
If it was cars that he was fixing, I understand he has to make money for his family and everything, but these are the same 8 cars in rotation. Yes.
Have you ever seen for sale signs?
There's no for sale sign on none of the cars.
He just parks them
He
there
just
and
parks
leaves
them and leaves them there.
And they're all registered, they have license.
They have license.
They all have license plates, and some are missing body parts, and, yes.
Gosh.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Across from the funeral home.
The street, because it's right,
It's the first street I've held this
You'll
day.
see it tomorrow.
When were you
It's the
aware of
last
this
street
problem?
on River Road.
he had come in to speak to me, and I had raised the matter with,
2 weeks.
police department, and I mentioned it to Kevin, and so then,
That's
I think I
awful.
have a solution.
All right, David.
Good.
Anyone else from the public like to comment? Seeing that there's no one else from the public that would like to comment, I would ask for a motion to close the public.
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? May I get a motion to approve resolutions 2023:143 to 2023:153?
Motion.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Is there any other business before this council? If not, I will ask for a motion to adjourn.
No, don't, wait, we have
No,
closed
wait.
session.
Close, I'm sorry.
yes.
So ladies and gentlemen, we will be going into close. I forgot about that. When we come out of close, we will not be taking any action. We will immediately adjourn this meeting. So at this time, may I get a motion to go into close?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Have a great night, everyone.
Have a good night. Thank you for coming.
Appreciate it.
See you.
Congratulations.